Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, welcome. It's nice that you're here. I'm just distracted by a crane in front of my house. That's already wow. Okay, anyway, hi, welcome. I have a lot of things to do today, or this week actually, because I can't all fit it in one day. As you might hear, I'm sick. I've been sick for a week tomorrow, and I'm done with being sick. Therefore, I will do stuff. I actually want to cut up some fabric for some scrunchies. I want to then sew those scrunchies, and actually I want to see if I can launch them this Friday. So today's Monday. So the Friday you're watching this video, if it's up, check the links in the description. If not, then maybe the week after or so. But I've been waiting actually to make those scrunchies because I bought labels to put in my scrunchie so that if you buy my scrunchie and I see you in public, then I already know it's my scrunchie, but then it will have my logo on it, and that's really cute. So that's what I bought, but I bought it off of a shop of Etsy, but I know postage is taking forever. But also he gave me a wrong tracking code. So after a couple of days, it said it's been arrived, but it hasn't been arrived. It hasn't arrived. So I reached out to him, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, blah blah." And then it's like, "Yeah, that's the wrong tracking." And I'm like, "Give me the right tracking then." And then he gave it to me, and it's still busy getting here. So I was actually waiting for those, but I think if I just make the ones that I want to use for photography, that I will then just have those without labels, and then when my labels come in, I'll make new ones with labels, and then I will, of course, sell all the ones without label first, if that makes sense. But I'm also waiting on my new phone to arrive next week to make, or as you're watching this video today, to make new photos. So we'll see what happens if I even make it to make it public this today, like this Friday. Maybe we'll see what happens. Also, I actually don't want to, but I have to. A nice girl reached out to me on Etsy to ask if I could make those crochet hooks, like a whole set, and I said of course I can do that. And then I went to a wedding, and then I got sick, and now we're here. And the annoying thing is that, it's not annoying she asked for multiple different colors. That's fine. I think it was 6 colors. The annoying thing is that I think 3 out of the 6 colors are bendy, and I don't know why. I don't know if I maybe added too much coloring, or because I also have the rose gold speckles, or the gold speckles. I don't know if I put too much of that, but they're bending, so I need to do that whole process basically all over again. And working with resin is it's not a 10 minutes job. It's really a whole project. But my entire table still filled with all my resin supplies, so I kind of want to get it done, and then I can go to the next step, or clear my entire table, because it's been there for a couple of weeks now. And I also want to make pillowcases. I have the fabric, satin pillowcases. I have the fabric for it, for personal use. I have the fabric, I have a zipper, I know what to do. I just need to cut the fabric and sew it, basically. But I wanted to do all those things after I finished making my dresses. And so yeah, here are the pictures of the dresses I made. It caused me a big mental breakdown. The red dress caused me a big mental breakdown. Yeah. The pattern I bought was okay. It said it was beginner friendly and it looked really, really cute. The only thing is that I don't know if it was a me problem, but when I measure myself, I use those measurements and it brings me to like 3XL. And I'm not a 3XL girl, I'm like a medium girl. So I'm first of all confused with that. I'm like, okay, but the measurements ain't lying. So let me just do the 3XL. So I do the 3XL and it's too big. Like, of course, but it's too big. I didn't get there were like multiple different fabric pieces or like pattern pieces. No instruction, the instruction didn't say as to what to use the fabric pieces for or those different pattern pieces. So I had to call my mom and say when I wanted to start, what do I need to use these for? Oh, what does the pattern say? Yeah, nothing. Oh, then just, I don't know, do this and then do it this way. So my mom basically helped me with the dress from a distance. And then it's supposed to have long sleeves. I cut the sleeves off because I put the sleeves in when they were still long sleeve. But then it was looking weird because of course it's too big. Like I already cut like a bit of the shoulder off and everything because the shoulder was like hanging till here and I needed it to be here. So I cut that whole piece off. And then of course the sleeve doesn't fit right. And it was a struggle. So I had to cut the sleeve, overlock the sleeve again. Then as I was overlocking the sleeve, my needles broke. So I had to buy new needles, didn't know what type of needles, a whole thing. And then like a week went by, I finally bought needles on Amazon, went back to the dress. Then I didn't like the way the sleeves were looking. So I cut it. I cut the sleeves in short sleeves. It was either short sleeve or take this whole sleeve out again. But I'm like, I discussed it with my mom and my sister, and we're like, okay, short sleeve. So I made the short sleeve, and it looked cute. I must say, it looked really, really cute. Okay, but yeah, those are the things. I also have another pillowcase, but I don't have a zipper for that. So I might try to do the overlap method, if that makes sense, like the envelope method, and see if that works. But I don't know if I even have time to be doing that this week. Okay, but let's cut up some fabric and give a little sneak peek as to what I might be launching when you watch this video. Okay, sorry if you can hear the water boiling, but these are the fabrics. So this is like a white lace transparent thing. I already cut one up and sewed it. This is the regular size, but I think I want to see what the XL looks like. And then I might only do regular and XL. Then I have the same in black, which I'll be cutting into. Then I have thread. Then I have this material or this fabric. It's a poplin. I don't think that's the correct label. No, this is the poplin. They just put the same label on there. It's just a cotton. This is a bit of a thicker cotton. I thought like for winter, fall, this would look cute. And the texture is like a velvety texture. It's really smooth this way and then a bit rough on that side. And then we have this one. I thought also for winter would look cute. And then I don't know why, but I'm in my flower eras for scrunchies. So I have this cotton. Yeah. So this cotton fabric still. And then I also still have this swimsuit fabric. I already cut them up. I just need to sew them. That's what I have the thread for, but the thread doesn't match. But it's like only for personal use, so I think that should be fine. And I need them in like 2 weeks, so I can't wait for my labels actually. Um, so yeah, we'll see if I'll film that. So what do you need? These are cute. She's really cute. Oh, really cute. So funny. I just checked the tracking for my labels. They're in the can tray. So what I might do with these was now that I will just sew them and then wait till my labels come and then do the final final scene, closing of the final scene with the labels, as I actually want the labels in the other side, but I'll do that with the other ones. The fact is that they will have labels in them. So let's get sewing. Okay, so I elastic them, I like tube them all, well, not all of them, I did one of each size and put elastic in them. So all I haven't done is like sewn up the side seams because actually waiting for those labels to come, as I told you. My labels are in the country at least, so I don't know, maybe I'll get them tomorrow, maybe I'll get them next tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, so this is like the XL velvety green one. Then this is the regular sized one. Oh no, I didn't make a mini of that one because it's a very thick, strong fabric, and I wouldn't be able to even sew it, so I didn't. But let's go to the flower ones. By the way, if you have any name suggestions for these ones, please let me leave them down below, and then I can name them because I'm running out of names. I have names of people, but then sometimes I don't really like those people. It's like naming your children. These are basically my children, and the names I'm coming up with, I don't want those people thinking that those crunchies are named after them. So yeah. So this is the flowered one. It's the XL. This is the XL. Then we have the regular. And this one does have a mini, so that's what the mini looks like. Then we have the green one with the gold dots. This is the XL. Then this is the regular. And then the mini. I think the minis are so cute. They're so tiny. So those are the only ones. So those are the only ones that have mini in them because it's just regular cotton, so it's very easy to make them as minis. Then we have the black lace one. Let's look at that lace. So pretty. This is the regular size. And then the XL one. Oh, I love it. It's like, it's giving off those vibes that you have those, I want to say those funeral robes, but they're not funeral robes. I think they're called like widow robes. These very elegant robes that you wear if you're like a young widow, and all in those like TV shows. And I think you can get them on, I don't know, websites or so. But this one is giving that vibe. And it's so fluffy. I love it so much. And then we have the white one, of course. I already showed you the regular sized one, but the white one, they're really gorgeous. They're so gorgeous, and I need to wait till I get my new phone in order to buy them. And I don't know if I should buy them in a set because it's giving Cruella de Vil vibes, and I'm all for it. I just don't know how I would do that. If I will do it as a set, if I'll just, maybe I'll have the options to get the set, but then I don't know if I should call one like Cruella and the other one de Vil, but I don't know if I want to have that out. So yeah. So yeah. So I'm waiting for my labels. If they come before Friday, I'll pop the labels in where I need to put this, close the seams. But in the future, I want to have them like in the first step. Where is the? can see it so hard with black, eh? Like where the things is joining. I'm not explaining this well at all. And here, so in the future, I would like to have it like in this seam here, that seam over there, because now it would then be in the seam here, the outside, and I don't know. I'll see what I prefer, but I think I'll prefer it in the inner seam, like right here. We'll see. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll see, maybe I'll take some cute photos of them before the labels, post them on socials, or like post them on my story to get like the hype going as to what's coming. Hopefully it's Friday. And then yeah, I will take you along if there's anything else businessy related. Definitely the pillowcases. And definitely everything else. When my labels come, I will show you, of course. Of course, I will show you. And the cute thing is, today's Monday, as I am filming this, and my sister just opened her very own Etsy shop. So, of course, I'll leave the links down below if you want to go and shop over there. She's Canada-based. So if you're in the Toronto area, GTA area, and you don't mind doing a pickup, you can go to her house and pick up the order if you want, and you don't need to pay for shipping, of course. So she sells handmade or homemade, also handmade soaps. And the 2 scents she came out with, one is a pumpkin oat soap, and I was there when she made that one, and it takes so long to cure. And then the other one is a lavender massage bar soap, so with those knobs. And yes, they are really cute. And she already gave me, when we were visiting, she already gave me like, she gave me, I think, a lavender oat soap, and then she gave Simon a charcoal soap, and I have another soap somewhere, still somewhere else. And wow, the way your body is so moisturized afterwards, like without even moisturizing after, amazing. Like you don't get that itchy feeling or that dry feeling, like amazing. So yeah, I'll leave all her links and her socials and all her information also down below, so you can check that one out. She's on Etsy at the moment, so no fuss with anything if you want to order internationally, because she does also ship internationally. So happy launch day for my sister, and I'll see you when anything else happens. Hello everyone, it's Tuesday today. I'm still sick, so pardon me, but my labels came in and I wanted to show you. So this is what they look like. So they're just the small labels. I think they're silicone. And then you just fold them double and then pop it in the scrunchie and sew over it. So that's what I will do with the ones that I showed you yesterday. And then I have black thread in my machine right now, so I'll do the black ones. Do the black ones first. Yes. Okay, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're finished. So I just sewed up the black ones. This is what they look like. I haven't cut the thread yet, but the little tag is there. And then this is what they look on the XL. On the XL they're quite small, but that's okay. I like it. And then the black lace one, you could kind of see through it that the label's there, but I'm not really bothered by it, because if I put it in the first step, So in this seam, I can easily cut that out, cut majority of the label out, so that will not be a problem. And this is on the excess. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like on the excess. And then, oh yeah, the regular lace. So yeah, if you get scrunchies from me now, these new ones at least, any new ones that I make from now on, they will have labels in them, and that's super exciting. So I'll finish these ones still, and then I'll show you all of it. It's been a couple of days, but as you can see, I made the swimsuit scrunchies, and this time I put the labels on the side I want them. Only thing is, they're a bit too far where the elastic goes, so next time I need to put them like right there, meaning they're very close to either the beginning or the end. But yeah, that's what they look like. And I'll show you the hooks I've been making. Okay, so I'm so sorry for the lighting, but here are the hooks I've made so far, and here are the rest. They're still drying, but they're kind of bendy, so I hope that they will be okay. These ones are fine. I just hope those will be okay. So all the scrunchies you've seen in this video, they're online now, so you can head over to my website and order if you see something that you like. The video will be like up, like there's already a sale going on, so when this video will go up, only that day will be a sale left, so only on Friday still. I'm so sorry, but yeah, I had to do that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and enjoyed following me to get stuff done before my vacation, please give it a huge thumbs up, and if you're not, please consider subscribing because I hope to post more in the future. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below, or any suggestions whatsoever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!